All right. Thanks, everybody, for being here in Palm Beach this morning. We've got another great rule of law, tough on crime announcement. I think by now you know that's how we roll here in Florida. As you see violent crime and murder rates sparking in other parts of the country, especially in blue sanctuary states, we continue to drive crime lows here in Florida because we get it. It's not that complicated. It's not rocket science. You back your law enforcement. You defend them, you empower them to do their job, you give them the tools they need to be successful, and then you get out of their way and let them do their job. And here in Florida, we're blessed from our state police to our sheriffs to our city PDs. We do it well. They do a great job, and it's an honor every day to work with them and support them. And then we prosecute to the fullest. Here in Florida, we throw the book at you. We are not soft on crime. We do not believe in leniency. If you do the crime here, you do the time, and we will hold you accountable. And I think people in this state appreciate that, and we see more and more families flocking to Florida because they know this is the safest state in which to raise a family. So this morning, I'm joined here. We'll have a few other speakers, great Martin County Sheriff John Budenseek, Palm Beach County Chief Deputy Robert Allen, Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office Captain Robert Coleman, West Palm Beach Police Department Assistant Chief Al Musco. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. And from my team, our Office of Statewide Prosecution, Assistant Statewide Prosecutor Chris Olowin, who's been handling this prosecution. So today we're announcing the takedown of another large drug trafficking network. I think we're at 5 arrests with more coming very soon. You had hundreds and hundreds of grams of dangerous narcotics ranging from fentanyl to meth, cocaine, and of course, where you take down a large drug operation, you find weapons. So several handguns and automatic rifles were seized as well. So as you got a president blowing up these fentanyl boats in the middle of the ocean, we're going to keep blowing up these networks right here in the state, letting people know that we are tough on crime, we will hold wrongdoers accountable, and that's not going to fly here in this state. It's been an honor to help the president shut down the border where we've seen a lot of this dangerous activity coming, but we still have a lot of work to do in the state to rout out these bad actors that think they're going to get away with it. So we're going to keep our record crime lows here in Florida. We're going to hold bad guys accountable, and we're going to protect our families. So with that, I'll turn it over to Sheriff Budenseek.
Thank you, General, and it's good to be here today with all of our partners. We work together on a daily basis. And while the Martin County Sheriff's Office had a small role in the grand scheme of how large this case was, this is a good message to everybody that with our collaborative efforts, with all these men and women standing behind me, the men and women in the room, we can reach out and touch you anywhere. If you commit crime in Florida, we can catch you in another state. We can catch you anywhere in the state of Florida because we've broken down the barriers, our jurisdictional boundaries, and we work together to do what you've paid us to do, and that's to keep the residents in our counties and in the state of Florida safe. So this case today exemplifies our working relationship, our resolve to go out there and touch bad guys anywhere. There's no more defeating us, again, by our jurisdictional boundaries. We're here to work together. We're here to make a difference in our state. And so thank you, General. Thank you for your prosecutors, your statewide prosecutors that pitched in to make this case possible, and we'll keep doing what we do and keeping everybody safe. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. All right, Robert?
There's not a whole lot more to add than that, other than this is another great example of cooperation through agencies from this stretch from Miami-Dade up to St. Lucie County, out west to Okeechobee County. And I believe it has tentacles all the way up to Virginia. So it's just another great example when all the agencies cooperate together. Florida Department of Law Enforcement, statewide prosecutor, and every state, local, federal agency along the way. When we all get together and we work cooperatively with each other, that good things happen. We put bad guys in jail, we get weapons off the street, and we take drugs off the street, drugs out of our children's hands. And that's our main goal here, is to save lives and to keep the community safe. So I appreciate everyone being here and the hard work that mostly the agents, we stand up here and we kind of are in the cameras and we get the kind of the fame of some of this, but it's our agents on the street that are out there risking themselves daily, doing hand-to-hand deals with these dangerous felons, buying drugs and getting guns off the street. So We can't bring them up here and show them on camera for obvious reasons, but they're the ones who really deserve the credit and should be standing here. So thank you all for being here.
Yeah, the agents put their lives on the line every day to keep people safe, and that's why it's so important to us to ensure that we're prosecuting. We're not going to let these guys out. We're going to send a message to law enforcement. We've got your back every day. Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office, Captain Robert Coleman.
So good morning. On behalf of Sheriff Stephen from the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office, we'd just like to tell everyone we appreciate their cooperation. You know, we're a small town and we really need their cooperation to get these big things done. And once again, we'd like to say thank you for that.
All right, West Palm Beach PD, Assistant Chief Al Musco.
Thank you very much. I'd like to also recognize Deputy Chief Tony Shear to my left. Once again, this is an unprecedented collaboration amongst these agencies. It's helped ensure that these criminals are taken off the street. This is a testament to what we can accomplish when we all come together, work together collectively for the safety of our citizens and our communities. Thank you.
And Chris, you want to give him a little more info on the case?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Attorney General Uthmeier and Statewide Prosecutor McVeigh for giving our office the resources and the tools necessary to investigate and prosecute cases like this one. The Attorney General's office is committed to stopping drug traffickers in the state, and a huge part of the success is the collaboration with law enforcement, as you've seen today with all these different agencies. I specifically want to thank Josh Dacus and Monique Wilson, two other statewide prosecutors that were crucial in their assistance on this case. I want to specifically thank the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office for the countless hours of overtime and man hours they put into investigating and building this case. Also want to thank a plethora of other agencies, including Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office, Martin County Sheriff's Office, West Palm Beach Police Department, FDLE, the United States Postal Inspection Service, DEA, and numerous other agencies that were involved with this huge, large-scale operation. The seamless collaboration between the agencies in this case allowed for numerous individuals to be surveilled, investigated, and arrested for the crimes across several cities, counties, and even states in this case. The team effort led to felony arrest warrants for 7 suspects across 2 different counties. It stopped a large-scale narcotics operation that was selling narcotics at multiple locations across the state, including the 45th Street Flea Market here in Palm Beach County. It also resulted in the search and seizure of over 300 grams of fentanyl, a kilogram of cocaine, 400 grams of meth, numerous firearms, and several other controlled substances. As we've seen for several years now, fentanyl is a very dangerous and deadly drug that affects communities across our state and our country. Fentanyl is responsible for tens of thousands of deaths across the country every year. And although there's still work to be done, the fentanyl overdose numbers have recently decreased here in Palm Beach County. Multi-agency cases like this one are great examples of why these numbers have dropped. And as a result of the great work between the agencies in this case and this collaboration, law enforcement was able to remove a large quantity of fentanyl, dangerous drugs off the street, and make our state safer. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks to you and your team. I think by now it's clear we prosecute to the fullest, and again, it's not rocket science. We help these guys behind us. They do the work. Thanks to our investigators and agents. It's great to work together in Florida across agency lines. We coordinate seamlessly, and that's why we're so effective. I think we've got time for a couple questions about the case, if anybody has any. Yes, ma'am.
You said the 7 suspects were arrested across 2 counties. Which counties were those ones?
Chris?
It was Palm Beach and Okeechobee.
All right, thanks, everybody.